Hello everybody, this is part 2 of my obscure hard rock, hard psych collection. And I just want to let you guys know, if you didn't see the first one, go ahead and click off of this video and look at my first video, and then watch this one. Just warning you guys that this is the second video in a series of my collection, so watch the first one if you haven't seen it yet. First off, in the background, we're listening to Omnibus. This was what I showed in the last video. I said it's kind of similar to the Doors, kind of the same kind of sound. Get ready, man. It gets pretty freaky. This is some good psych rock. Get ready. But anyway, let's start this video off with a bang. And the only band I know that can do that is Bang. Here it is. This is a copy of Bang's first album from 1971. A classic. And this is a early repress of this album. It's technically a first pressing, but the only real first pressings were the one on the green Capitol label. So this is the red. So this is the what is considered a second press. This album. You know, this was only released approximately 6 or 7 months after the first one came out. The very first pressing. So there's Bang. Awesome. Incredibly awesome. Hard sight. So very unique, man. Great vocals. Great guitar playing. Very Black Sabbath inspired. Obviously, if you listen to it, you can tell. So, remember how I just said that the green label is the only actual first pressing? Well, it just so happened that I found a first pressing. First pressing, right here. In really nice condition. This was just like slightly better than the other one. Just slightly. Awesome. Once again, monstrous, heavy, psychedelic, basically metal, man. like definitely Black Sabbath-y. They were great at what they did. Just those first 2 albums are amazing. And like I said, the first 2 albums are amazing. This was the first one I ever bought, the first Bang record I ever bought. There's the second album. Mother. Very awesome. Mother Bow to the King is an excellent album. An excellent follow-up. Maybe not as doomy and heavy as their first album, but still kicks so much butt, man. This is just so killer. And this is a gatefold, so... So very, very cool, heavy, hard psych rock. And it has these custom capital labels. And I'll show you guys the vinyl, really clean. Super fuzzed out Psych, man. I love it, dude. So killer. This album is just right here. This album is such a killer follow-up, man. And they made one more album on Capitol before they folded, and you could tell that it's not the same band. Definitely a lot more poppy. But the first two, man, they are incredible hits. Fantastic albums. Let's hear a little history, alright? So there was a band called Vanilla Fudge, guys, and it featured great players like Carmine Apiece, basically a supergroup, one of the first of that time. And then, when Vanilla Fudge split up, the band basically went into two different directions, alright? One part of the band formed Cactus, and this is just great. Everybody knows Cactus. Everybody who probably one of the more famous groups. They are referred as to the American Led Zeppelin. So there they are. Very cool stuff. Carmine Apiece is amazing on the drums on this, man. Yeah. So that was Carmine Apiece and was it Tim Bogart? Yeah, Tim Bogart. Yeah, that's their band after they left Vanilla Fudge. I'm having some trouble putting this back in. Yeah, also including Jim McCarty and, of course, the wonderful Rusty Day on vocals. Rest in peace. Yeah. And I also found a really, really nice copy of Cactus. Really minty looking. It's nearly perfect. This cover is nearly perfect. There's really no issues with it. There is no fight that I could give you to keep us apart. And the vinyl on this one's a bit better. So, yeah. It's all in your heart. It's all in your heart. And it is the Robert Ludwig pressing. But, like I was saying, the band went into two different directions. The other direction is this freaking killer band, Boomerang, and I would argue that this is better than Cactus, in my opinion. Just so, I mean, very, very good stuff. This is still in the shrink wrap, believe it or not, with the original sticker. This is a hard album to find now. This is around a $35, $40 album nowadays. And it's just really killer to have this. Yeah. Mark Stein right there. Just killer. Mark Stein left Vanilla Fudge and formed this group. And they really deserve a lot more credit than they have. I mean, this band is just so killer. I would check out tracks like Juke It, or The Peddler, or Cynthia Fever. Just killer hard rock with a great little edge. It's great and killer stuff. And it's on the famous, one of my favorite labels at the time, or from this time period, the RCA Dynaflex label. Just love this label. There's so many great groups that came off of this label. And of course, this is the super flimsy, vinyl. So very cool. Very, very awesome to have. Just an excellent heavy album. Up next, we have some Freedom. I was talking to Ben from Ryan's Rock 84 about this same group. The group's called Freedom. This was the album he showed. This is their, I believe it's their 4th album. Freedom, Through the Years. This was an early find, a fairly early find for me. And this is a really nice gatefold in really great condition. And this is on Cotillion Records. And this is a promo copy, white label promo, so very cool. Yeah. Just great kind of hard rock, psych stuff. Trying to go kind of fast. I don't want to take up too much time. Freedom, Through the Years. Up next we have another Freedom record. Freedom's self-titled album. This is their 3rd album, entitled Freedom. And this is an album that's really hard to find in good condition. It does have the original sticker in the back too. So yeah, just a really killer psychedelic album, psychedelic hard rock. And I think this is their best. This is their best album in my opinion. This is really, really good stuff. Check out songs like Dusty Track, or Freedom, or Pretty Woman. Just really killer. No Chance to Score. This whole album is just a fantastic psych hard rock album. And it's on the ABC record label. Show you guys. This is like a VG plus excellent copy. Really awesome psych hard rock. Yeah.
And now we're traveling through the forest, heading nowhere. The leaves are at our feet, they're slowing us
Very awesome right here. Definitely check this out, guys. Last but definitely not least, we have the band Highway Robbery. This is a reissue on heavy vinyl. This is a reissue on RCA. It's basically exactly like the first pressing, except this, instead of being on the Dynaflex label, it's on super heavy vinyl. It's gotta be 180 gram at least. Very heavy pressing on this. I'll put this back up. And I've got these on sale. I actually got another copy of this too. Another of the reissues. But guess what? I also have a first pressing, an original one. I bought this first. Just really killer, a power trio, hard Psych, obscure, once again on the RCA Dynaflex logo, label. I mean, just excellent, high quality Psych, hard rock stuff. This record is super hard to find now. I mean, this thing's getting super pricey. This is getting into the $60, $70 range sometimes. Just insane. And I actually picked this up fairly cheap. I didn't pay nearly as much as they usually sell for. Just an awesome find. Very awesome find for me. Yeah. Anyway, guys, I hope you liked this video. There's going to be plenty more of these kind of videos, more Psych. I kind of rushed through that video, sorry guys. Next time I'll try to spend a little more time going through everything. But anyway, just hope you guys have a great weekend. And I'll be back pretty soon with another update, just like this, of some obscure Psych records. So, see you guys next time. Have a good one. See you guys on part 3. Bye.